Hi everyone, Anjum here. Welcome to my kitchen, and today I'm going to teach you a pasta dish, a very simple pasta dish, vegetarian, but with the option of adding a meat sauce. For those of my non-veg viewers who like it with meat, can add at, I'll show you how to do it, but I'm going to give you a very basic recipe. This is pasta. This is just ordinary spaghetti. You can use any kind of pasta that you enjoy more, but I just boiled 2 cups of spaghetti. This is 2 cups boiled as the instructions on the box. What I'm using today is this is onion. This is white onion, just white onion cut into small squares. Just make sure you separate the layers so that it mixes well with the spaghetti. As you see, it's all small half-inch squares. Doesn't matter the size. It's whatever makes you enjoy it more. That's the way you should do it. This is tomato, 1 large tomato cubed. This is a little bigger than the rest of the veggies. These are bell peppers, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, and yellow orange bell pepper. Once again, you can only use green. You can use only one kind or all 3, whatever. And then I have basil. This is basil, chopped basil, about ½ cup. This is tofu, bean curd, cubed and fried. You can deep fry or you can shallow fry, and you can not fry, just use it raw. This is black pepper. This is black pepper. This is 2 cloves of chopped, 2 fresh chopped cloves of garlic. You can use from the bottle the minced garlic. If you don't have time, fresh always tastes better. This is salt, and this is sugar, a teaspoon of sugar. And this is lime, fresh lime. We're just going to squeeze it on the pasta when it's done. The optional ingredients, if you want to give it a South Asian touch to make it nice and spicy and with chili and zest, eggplant, zucchini, either or both, just cube them and put them in instead of the bell pepper or with the bell pepper. This is cilantro, green leaves, wansoy cilantro, fresh. This is green chili, chopped green chili, again from the supermarket. Green chili is always healthier to use than the crushed chili. There is crushed chili here, some of us like this, but green chili actually has digestive enzymes, so it will not harm. In fact, it helps in digestion if you can take the little heat. This is lemon pepper. You can just sprinkle on top or add to the basic recipe. There is some ketchup here, and there is Tabasco sauce. This is for later, this is for later, and this is for option. And we're going to start our recipe here. We have some olive oil here. I'm going to start with the olive oil. About 2 tablespoons of olive oil, but you don't have to do 2 tablespoons, or you can do more. We do need some olive oil for the pasta. Make sure that the pasta is coated well. And right away we are going to add our garlic. Just leave the garlic here for a second, and I'm going to show you how to use your black peppers. These are whole black peppers, and the best way and the healthiest way to bring out the best in the black pepper, this is how we break it with the flat side of the knife. Just break it. Just break it. We don't even have to make it fine. Just break it, and there you go. It will always taste better. And we're going to add our onion. Just stir. As you notice, the bell pepper is the garlic is a little golden before I add the onion. Onion is not going to fry. Onion is just going to become just a little soft. But we still like to keep our veggies a little crunchy in the pasta. Also, for my last recipe that I gave you, the lentil soup, same options to spice it up. you would use either the crushed chili or the cilantro leaves, and the green chili tastes very good if you want it spicy, or just sprinkle with lemon pepper. So I just wanted to say you do have the option to make that soup spicier also. If you like a little zest, then the lemon pepper or lemon lime. There's lime chili. All these are bottled spices in the supermarket. You could use those. There you go. We're doing for those of you who want to use a little ketchup in it, this is the time you would add a little ketchup. Give it a little color and a little taste. I'm now going to add the sugar. There's the sugar. And then we're going to add our sugar, because sugar actually, half a teaspoon of sugar, a pinch of sugar, it's like a flavor enhancer for any dish that you cook. Any dish that you cook, you should just put a pinch of sugar, and you will always find it enhances the flavor of your other ingredients. We just put the tomatoes, and we're going to add the basil now. And also, because in this particular dish, in the pasta, we are using lime, so just to balance the taste, we're going to add a little sugar. We did add a little sugar. There you go. Look at the colors of the vegetable. This is we are doing a cheese-free version of the pasta for my viewers who are lactose intolerant. You don't have to add the cheese. But once again, those of us who like cheese are most welcome to add cheese. Best is to do grated parmesan or grated mozzarella or any cheddar on top. Just sprinkle the cheddar cheese, just spread it on top when you're done in the dish. That's the best way to do it. Cottage cheese also, you can add the cottage cheese at this point. And once again, there is really no proportion to the ingredients, my friends. You can just at any stage add any amount of pasta. There you go. This is how I like it, and I did not use all of it, so it's up to you how much you want to use. It's done. I'm just going to check the salt now to make sure my salt is good. We're lacking a little salt, so we can add a little salt to it now. We're just going to add a little salt because we need more salt. There you go. But when you're cooking, it's always better to start with less salt. You can always add, but can't reduce. There you go. And it's done. It's done. I'm going to dish it out for you. Very basic. Have your pasta ready. Boiled pasta can be boiled and kept in the refrigerator for a week, up to a week. If it's boiled, you boil with a little oil and save it for up to a week. There you go. Well done. We're going to sprinkle. I'm going to show you how I use my hands to sprinkle this. I told you, no better cooking instrument than your own hands. I don't need a strainer. I'm just going to sprinkle the lime juice, and I am going to spread a little bean curd on it. So this is a vegetarian and a non-dairy version of pasta from my kitchen, and all the options are here for you, but this is really good. Enjoy.